Hi, y'all. I'm Lizzie, the High Priestess, and this is a Virgo reading. Oh, um, I'm Lizzie, the High Priestess, and you can find me on Lizzie, the High Priestess on TikTok for my other readings. You can also find me on Lizzie's World on TikTok for my other talents. You can also find me on Lizzie, the High Priestess 86 on IG. You can find me on Lizzie, the High Priestess 2 por TikTok y YouTube Español para mi gente latina. YouTube, press like, subscribe, notification with the notification bell. You can get my lives. If not, you will have to wait 12 hours. I like to tell unique stories. I don't like it to resonate with everyone. Um, yeah. I really want to have an actual topic of conversation with you, but I would like to say what I'm about to say. I don't want people that aren't ready for this kind of conversation to be in this chat room. If you're scared of certain things, I think today is not the day because I've been watching a lot of dark shit today. And certain people, their ears, you can't tap into certain knowledge. You just can't. People will actually have like physical attributes that will showcase in front of everyone if they're frightened. So if you're a little scared of like paranormal things and stuff like that, today's not the day to watch my channel. I'm just saying this because I've been watching some dark shit. I kind of want to talk about it. You know how different it is to be the one terrorizing versus to the one that is being victimized by someone doing the terrorizing. I want to see what the cards say. This is my spy card. This one, you see how there's a hole right there, and it's watching. Sometimes I feel like somebody's watching me. Someone's watching a gang right here, watching homicides. Someone can also be inspecting a body right here, a cranium, the Coca-Cola, the whole body, la maceta. Also, someone here could be at a gravesite. Also, someone's bones are in great condition. Okay, someone could actually be examining bones. Let's take a look at this. Also, someone could be getting X-rays. But Calavera too, there's a camera right here watching because it could possibly be a Scorpio, but it's and also there's a certain gang that likes to be bald. This is what they're watching. Someone could have those glasses too. Um, like the Ray-Bans, like the biker Ray-Bans. This could be a biker that's a little bit crazy for a woman with a curvaceous body. All right. And he talks, they had a conversation with each other because you see they're out there and he really thinks the woman is very beautiful. Oh gosh, someone's boyfriend is like a straight up psychopath, a killer, psychopath killer right here. Oh my gosh, doble nopal. There, this person's part of a gang, a mob. Look, el barril. Also, these could be two rival gangs. This could be two rival gangs. This is like the cartel meeting up with the KKK type of shit. And you guys get the corona otra vez. Or the police officers, the cartels affiliated with the police. We already know that. We already know that. This could be like a crooked cop or something like that. Also, through the KKK, they have control of the government officials here. This is definitely some kind of conspiracy or something like that. Look at my little one. It's a star. So a star is also that sheriff badge. This is a police officer doing two jobs at the same time. He's drinking, he's sworn in. He's sworn in into the KKK and sworn in into like the government official, or this is a government official that's sworn into the mob or to the cartel. There's mob ties, family ties, sworn in into a gang, into a family. Also, this is someone that got paid to become a police officer or something like that. Like someone is, there's that movie with 50 Cent when they I believe 50 Cent's on there. When these mobsters start to raise orphans and they get them they pay for everything and make sure that they make it into becoming police officers. And as they get in there, they pay for everything, make sure they're straight, keep them in line, don't have them fuck up any of their shit. They won't let anybody fuck with them and get affiliated with the mob or the cartel or whatever, mob ties, whether it's the KKK cartel or gang. This is organized crime. Organized crime is a real thing. Organized crime in this little reading here, it happens in movies and it happens in real life. Or someone works in the prison. I see someone also there's someone that works in as a security card too. Okay, rich, money, connection, plugged in, fluent, and wife. Making sure they're tied in with the right people. Dinner. There's a sit down happening because twice we got the crown. So these women are women of power, and they're talking amongst each other. This could be mob wives too. Maybe they're coming out with a new one. Cartel crew, all of that. There might be a new one. And yes, I mean, I think it's just weird when people be like, "Oh, you're a snitch" and stuff like that. How do you think the cartel, the mob, and the gangs get to do what they want? They have to be tied in politically. Yes, big balls require that kind of connection. I don't know who needs to hear that because I mean, if you're still on like operate with the feds, you're gonna have to somehow, some way. Getting the motherfucking phone calls when they supposedly take you in for a traffic ticket or something like that, and then calls come in talking about you need to release them. How do you think that happens? So when certain people start doing too much talking about the cost, I mean, it all depends because every area is very different. In the inner cities, they say, a lot of cops tend to be crooked. But a lot of these crooked cops, well, I don't know how. I just know that in every organization, institution, I constantly say this to remind people, it is bad and good in there. Everything from firefighters to the bitch that lives across the street. So just watch the labeling, is what I hear. Watch what you label them. Not all black people are good people. Not all Mexicans are good people. Not all white people are good people. Not all rice and beans and potatoes and sharks and mermaids are good. Some of them are bad. I'm kind of glad that I'm not going into the dark shit that I kind of wanted to talk about, because I'm like, just let me read the cards and see what comes out. All right. Because my goodness. There's Justice card right here and the Chariot card and the Five of Swords. I see someone gladly to take somebody in. Right. Also, this reminds me of a story of like someone that's trying to like maybe escape the cartel and they get pulled over by the cops, or the KKK or something like that. And they get pulled over by the cops. And this cop is like, get in the fucking car. Also, someone thinks they're meeting up with the police officer to tell them like certain things. Like, this also reminds me of a movie. I believe Angelina Jolie on there, and she's in a town, like this small town. They're doing training, and she lives on the edge. She ends up sleeping up in the tower or whatever, overlooking everything. She's like a park ranger or whatnot. And a father and a son, had to meet up with a certain somebody to release certain news that can affect a governor. I don't quite remember. I don't want to tell the whole story, but they killed the father, and the son was able to survive. And he went into the woods, and these Fed agents were after this kid to kill him because of the information that he had. Because his father told him, "Listen, son, if anything were to happen, you take this and you go to the local newspaper and you give them this." They have a big old badge. This is a Fed agent right here, and there's the female right here. Okay. Also, I feel like if this is a woman, because they're trying to throw this woman in jail, they paid them. Even the cops are getting paid to get this woman, so they pull her over, so she already knows what's up, and she already knows that it's a crooked cop. Okay, I don't know how. I think like something in her head was like, "Well, will they pull me over and make sure that everything was straight?" And then she heard something over the radio. You see him taking. She had seen him turn off the body cam, and that's when she knew. Or she heard little talk. Also, I feel like whoever this female police officer, she could actually listen to frequency. She could hear frequency. So she heard when he was pulling her over. He didn't report it in or anything. Didn't type nothing in. He did put on the lights. Ma'am, can I see your papers? Gonna need you to step out the car real quick. There's the wife again, a badge and science. This is CIA. Someone is this is the wife of a CIA agent or something like that. Also, this could be like I had said, Angelina Jolie. Angelina Jolie also played a movie part with Brad Pitt, and both of them, like, they were married, but both of them were undercover agents, and both of them thought that one or the other didn't know about, like, their secret side job, and it turned out that both of them are agents. When you find out that your wife is CIA. Also, one of the tricks when you want to talk to your CI is pulling them over and taking them to jail and then releasing them out, and there's never a report on it. And they actually have conversations behind closed doors. I don't know why I'm saying this. Someone could. There's the trap right here, El Pino y El Catrin. This is a drug dealer right here. All right, I'm gonna pay you this much money. If you see my wife with that man, I want you to pull them over. This also reminds me of a story of there was a cartel member. Okay, these are movies. This is based on movies. Um, his wife was trying to leave him, and he found out that she was going to a certain place to fuck around with somebody, right? And there was an American tourist that would go over there, and he would fuck his wife. Excuse my language. But he'd be fucking his wife all the time. She would leave her daughter and leave him with him. And but also, I mean, he ain't no angel. He was at the whorehouse every other night. What would you expect for your wife to do? Oh, she went over there and got her some little dicky dick and hiding the pick or whatnot. And he found out. And he had people pull him over like the cops. And then shit happens. When you start fucking around with these mobsters and shit, it's not like y'all thinking y'all living the life with money, huh? Or you think, oh, you better love the fuck out of money if you're gonna be dating a mobster. Or you really love the chase? The chase? Fucking with these mobsters, it's all nice, all my man's bit until you know you gonna get used to the cheating, bitch. Because this motherfucker is tied in with he's tied in with the mob, he's tied in with the cartel. You can't just up and leave him and take the children. Where do they do that at? Huh? Huh? Also, when two people are married, they can't testify against each other. You think we're gonna get a divorce and like testify against me? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Remember, this is a story. This is just a story. These are stories because I give credit to where credit is due. You know, there's these movies that exist. They sound very believable. I get the World card, the Two of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, and the 12 of Swords, which will make him the King of Swords. All right. I met you when you were young. Have we known each other since we were young? Somebody didn't know that someone would grow up to be a mobster. Someone didn't know that someone would grow up to be a CIA agent. Like, damn, I've been knowing her all my life. I didn't know. Like, and you're not supposed to know because that's not how the CIA works. They're not going to announce to you, hey, I'm the alphabet girl. You know what I'm saying? They don't do that. Why? Where do they do that at? But someone knows for a fact someone is CIA. Like, I know that's what you do for work. I know that you're sworn in into the government. I know you're sworn in into the mob. I know that you're sworn into the cartel, the KKK, gang, or whatnot. Hmm. I'm just being honest with people with what I'm saying because I just be hearing people like you have to be politically tied in to be a real fucking gangster. You know that, right? To really be doing some Godfather shit, you got to be tied in. You have to be. I don't see people talking crazy when you know you making shit happen. and be people with no education that don't understand the concept that I'm talking about. And it can even offend somebody when I'm like, it's people with no education. And education doesn't even have to come from school. Education is just what you take with you as you grow in life and you choose to educate yourself on the things around you. The wall, that's how I see shit. Just because a book says it's one way doesn't mean that's how it actually is. I don't know what's with us that we believe everything that we see in a piece of paper. We make a piece of paper so realistic when it's spiritual ties that really like make things happen in this world. Anyways, moving on into the story that I'm in. What else? I get a Scorpio right here. Is the King of Cups, and I have the Queen of Wands. And there's the Two of Wands. I've always fucking loved you. I've always been obsessed with you. The Devil card and the Death card. And the King of Swords. Like, I love you. You're mine. The Four of Pentacles. I'm never going to let you go. I'm not going to let you go. I'm not going to make it easy for you to go. You think I'm just going to let you know, bitch? No, I don't know why I'm even talking like this. I mean, when someone gets to talking like that, he needs to tell you, you need to calm the fuck down. No one, you don't own anybody. Even if you do run a whole organization, you don't own anybody. All right? There's the Sun card and then Catherine, double Catherine. Look at this shit. I'm rich. I've made a lot of people rich. I'm affiliated with the El Pino, with people of so much power. Wow. Mexico bingo, El Catrín. You get the Catrín 3 times. I have helped that man and that man and that man come up. Everybody has to go through me. Type of vibe. That's how we met each other. You knew I was crazy. You know I'm stalking you. Look at that. I want you more and more every day. I don't know. I think also someone here is like so obsessed with someone, like they put stuff in their head too. Like, even if this is a man, like, y'all know that majority of the time, even though you think we're doing the stalking, right? Females like tend to be very good at stalking. Okay. You think you're good at stalking until they start to stalk. You know what I'm saying? They start to outbeat us and shit and doing shit that, like, boy, you went hella far. Like, when they're all of a sudden telling you that it's okay for you to go to the club or go do whatever you want, and they ain't even tripping, and you're wondering why, it's because they have a fucking camera in the house. Because they're watching you across the street, because they got your phone tapped, especially if this is a cop. Oh, honey, you ever have conversations with women that have dated cops? And not only that, have you ever had conversations with women that have dated gang members and people that were involved with the cartel and shit like that? You can't just go around, especially after you guys break up. You might as well leave town, because when you're dealing with those kind of people with mansions in the mountains and shit like that, what is it for them to be on a good drunk night and they see you with somebody, or they even think or suspect that you're doing something, well, what they will do to somebody? And I'm not manifesting this. This is what I'm getting off of my reading. And also, I will tell you that, like, I could tell you that I have heard, I have seen, My life is very fucking unique. This is something that happens all the time. You got to understand that the cops are part of a gang. It is a big gang. They just don't call it a gang. They call it an organization or institution. They make it. It's very. What is it? Demure, or whatever. Demore, whatever the fuck. Same shit. Same fucking shit. Be the same shit, bruh. No cap. No cap. Be fucking around with people like that and you think they're gonna be okay with your ass going out dating somebody else. They don't care if they're cheating on you or not. And this even includes women that are involved in some serious shit. I'm gonna give you another example. Griselda Blanca, allegedly, I've seen the movies, tried to kill Charles because he was cheating and she was in prison. People were saying that it looked like he felt like he was trapped, all for money. You just can't get up and leave these people. More other stories. What I'm saying that you can get power from even with people that have the blue colored shirt, or you can go with the tats and all of that. But just understand when you're dealing with people that like put people on, and you're dealing with someone with that much power, just be very careful on what you choose. Because Griselda Blanca was known to be the Black Widow. Every man that she married will pass away. And when you're getting married into mob ties, because that's all you've known all your life, feelings get in the way. And even if you're the one that's calm about shit, that doesn't mean and it does not guarantee that someone else is going to feel different. And I will tell you something though. One thing is dealing with a man with power. It's a whole nother ball game when you're dealing with women and power.